Hello there. Hello, beautiful. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here for another match in our WOAT tournament with one arm tied. I'll have to remember to say that every time and not be confused. Nick is here, the mastermind behind all things crazy at Fandom Fights. Nick, welcome to WOAT once again. How are you doing? And we've got Javi versus Poppins. What do you think?
I'm excited, Tim. Javi, the singles player, with his proverbial arm tied here today. I'm excited. I think he's earned it. He's earned to be among the top singles player. He's got a contender match in his back pocket already. If he doesn't win this WOAT tournament, because he would have been in a contender match last act. Because he's playing that well. He lost to Robert Kastner, then beat Robert Kastner, then went on a tear, and then made his way up to a contender match. So dude's been on fire, has been having an incredible comeback season, former rookie of the year, great singles player. What I love about this tournament is that a lot of the teams that get to be in it are teams that necessarily haven't had the chance to prove themselves. So they could come in, and playing one person could be an absolute blessing, and they could do it, or facing the caliber of questions and talent in the singles player could be their undoing. I think we're Mary Poppins, y'all. The jury's still out. They've only played 2 matches. They won one of them. They're coming in as a 1-1 rookie team. They could make it all the way to the end, or Javi could win here today. Even though it's lopsided by design, I'm still not sure who's going to win.
Absolutely. I think you summed it up pretty well. Let's go talk to them right now in the promo.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Maria. We're back. Fandom, how are you feeling?
I mean, we're back. I mean, it's kind of a lose-lose situation. If we win, we look like bullies. If we lose, we look like fools.
You look like heroes. You look like heroes when you win. You'll win.
Thank you.
Javi's great. He's a great player. So
he's a great player, but there's 2 of you, and you're both great. So
yes,
sure.
I mean,
That's proven.
Eric knows handicap matches. He knows wrestling. So yeah,
I do
I
love a
wouldn't put
handicap
any money
match.
up against you. I would not.
I mean, it's 2 jobbers against a monster, so it's kind of like that. Let's see how it goes.
Yes.
David and Goliath. Somebody had to win.
Some stats for you, Javi. You know the 2 matches that Mary Poppins y'all have played, they averaged 8, 9 in round 1. You can do that on your own.
Yeah.
There's no pressure.
Yeah.
Look, if you lose, you lost to 2 people. If you win, you're awesome. And you're awesome. So
I don't know if I'm awesome, but if I do lose to 2 people. And that's I'm giving 2 people a win, which is cool. And technically, I don't get a loss if memory serves correctly. And again, they're going to be like, it's lost to 2 people. They could have gotten double the amount of points in round 1. Technically, by the way, fun fact, singles player can hit a 100% perfect game, 100% perfect accuracy, and still get KO'd in WOAT. I did the math.
Be the WOAT goat.
Nick, thoughts on the promos?
Yeah, good. The team would kind of also have to go perfect in order for that to happen. But yes, technically true. What Javi said. But yeah, no, I'm excited. They're excited. This is a new thing. Full transparency. This is the first one we're shooting. It's not the first one that's releasing.
What?
So, yeah, I know, crazy. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. I think the players are as well.
All right, let's get into it, starting with round number 1. Nick, how is round number 1 going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player and team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions we get in round number 1?
No.
Good luck, guys.
Me too.
Yeah, same.
All right. First question comes in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Insurrection, Data tells Artem that he plays what musical instrument?
Remember that time you were sweet to me?
It was sweet to you?
When you turned your board and you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
the best fandom teams partner in the world are Tim. I had no idea what the answer was. Even though I asked it, I think I was still excited.
Perfect game followed by a knockout.
That was the hardest my brain has ever worked. Was for
One pens down. Let's go to Javi
Violin.
and Eric
Yeah, I guess an instrument. I guess cello.
and Brian.
I also asked you to instrument a flute.
Violin is correct. So Javi takes the 1 point lead. Your next question is in the category of James Bond. In which James Bond film does Bond pose as a baronet from the College of Arms? I say that right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. The other day I read the name
Bufford?
Buford is the name, but I said Bufford, and you were very upset.
Yes, because that's...
I edited 2 matches recently where you got mad at me. That was one of them.
Because I know we can do better.
The other, I'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Eric.
I don't know what the baronet is. So I guess Die Another Day.
Let's go to Brian
I put The Living Daylights.
and Javi.
Video kill.
All incorrect. We were looking for On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of mixed bag. Who voices Asha's friend Simon, who betrays her to Magnifico in Wish?
The other one was we were having an issue with a question, and I said, "This is what I want to do," and you went, and then I went, and then you ended up agreeing with me, and you were like, "Yeah, let's do that," and I was like, "Are you sure?" And you're like, "I already said yes," and I was like, "Okay, we're gonna give the person the points." And then they challenged, and we had to go through the whole challenge anyway. You
don't
can't
recall this moment, but I'm sure I will soon.
5, 4. It was very funny. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Evan Peters.
Let's go to Javi
Evan Peters.
and Eric.
Wish sucks. I don't know. Josh Gad.
Evan Peters is correct. So we're Mary Poppins. Y'all is on the board, and Javi still has the lead 2-1. What is? Or no, I'm asking the next one. Your next question is in the category Star Wars. Which Star Wars character's first line on screen is, "I do not believe the Sith could return without us knowing"? Good question. Did you write this, or was this someone else?
So this is a mishmash of a lot of these matches are going to be like a mishmash of a lot of different people's questions.
I like it. Shake it up.
Yeah.
The question I was referring to, though, was whether someone was shot once or multiple times in a certain film in which someone dies at the end. 5.
I can see what you're talking about, but I can't.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
Send Mace Windu.
Let's go to Eric.
I also said Mace Windu, but I guess it will be followed by the word motherfucker.
And Brian.
I put C-3PO, sounds like you might say.
Mace Windu is correct. So 3-2 is the score. Nick, what's next?
Next question comes in the category of Marvel. In Spider-Man, what is Aunt May doing when the Green Goblin crashes through her wall into her house?
Do you have an Aunt May?
No. No, I don't.
I have an Aunt Amy, which is all the letters in May, but just moved around.
I have an Aunt Yam.
Oh, nice. Nice. So all bases covered.
I call her Auntie Yam.
Annie Yam. 5, 4,
That's
three,
the accent.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Eric.
Deliver us. Praying.
Let's go to Brian.
Oh, I put washing dishes.
Let's go to Javi.
And I said cooking. Nice, Eric.
Praying is correct. So, Eric, ties it
2
up.
days
Oh
ago.
my God, Eric.
Your next question is in the category of American Spies. Which American Spies film features a group of hackers operating out of Iceland? Notice how I changed the word movie to film.
did. I made a comment about how someone on this very call calls them movies, and then he very passive aggressively wrote film in all caps in the next round that he wrote.
I love that guy, but that's really funny. That's really good. 5,
It was quite
4,
funny.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Is that multiplex team the Born Identity?
Let's go to Javi
So it's Sum of All Fears.
and Eric.
It's Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
The answer is Jason Bourne.
How long more film?
All right. Nick, what's next?
Next question comes to the category of the MCU. Your question is, which MCU character has, throughout the course of their films, been duplicated by a Skrull, dated a musician, and interrogated a future Avenger?
I like this question. Not to keep fluffing
Full transparency. I the people who write questions, none of them were in the contender gauntlet. And I just took a bunch of their round ones that they write and picked questions, and plopped them where they needed to go. And then I took the rest that didn't fit and brought them here and plopped them here where they needed to go.
Beautiful.
It's cool.
Just made sure that they weren't in the matches that they may be playing in.
Exactly. 5. We love the writers. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
Bill Coulson.
Let's go to Eric.
And I said Nick Fury.
Let's go to Brian.
I also said Nick Fury.
Phil Coulson is correct. So Javi takes the lead again, 4-3. Your next question is in the category of Disney animation. Which singer provides the voice of Cusco's theme song guy in The Emperor's New Groove?
I like this question.
This is a good question. Is this another Joe joint?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
One of my favorites.
You can confirm. Yeah, it is.
That's a good
Big
one.
fan of this question. Also,
You like this? You like this movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love this
I watched
movie.
the
Right.
show.
4.
growing up.
New School. 2,
Yeah.
1. Pens down. Let's go to I don't remember. Eric, maybe.
I can hear him, but I don't know who it is, so I said Tom Jones.
Let's go to Brian
Theme song guy, Tom Jones.
and Javi.
Michael Bolton.
Tom Jones is correct.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
we're
Can
very
I bring in
confident,
Joe real
bro.
quick?
Yes.
Yep.
Hi, Joe. So you remember how Mixed Bag was predicated on the idea that no question from any category will be showing up again in that round. So you remember how it was like, oh, on a wheel, like if you have Marvel, DC, no Marvel or DC. We had a wish question earlier.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's.
I kind of want to throw it out just at least to see what the precedent is, but that's the ruling that they said was no question will show up in that round if it's been asked in Mixed Bag.
Like, if
So
you
I
want to
kinda-
make the call, yeah.
I kind of want to challenge it.
We're
just
round 1. If we use it, if we lose it and need it later on, we've got a whole round 2 and 3 to go.
I kind of want to use it. I don't
Right.
know. Great.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, back from the challenge. Nick and I discussed, the players discussed, and ultimately what we decided was we were setting a precedent, and this is how it's going to be. Javi's going to keep his challenge because this is an unprecedented situation so far this season, with Mixed Bag being a new category. But what we decided was that in rounds 1, where there's no real strategy and it doesn't throw off a player to get 2 Disney animation questions or 1.5 Disney animation questions, or whatever, depending on what the Mixed Bag question is, that there can be double ups in round 1 versus rounds 2 and 3, where strategy comes into play, knowing that, XYZ is on the wheel and Mixed Bag won't contain those things. Same with the betting round. So, like I said, Javi will keep his challenge. The question will stand, and moving forward, those are the rules, or moving backward, if this happens again in a match that we haven't shot yet. Anyway, but glad Javi was able to spark that that part of his brain that he loves. So it is 5-4, and Nick, for the love of God, who is going next? I think it's you.
It's me. Your penultimate question of this round will come in the category of the worlds of DC. In Shazam, Fury of the Gods, the letter Billy writes to the Daughters of Atlas takes the shape of what type of animal?
Maybe the nerdiest thing I did all week was that last conversation.
I would agree.
And
I haven't felt that pressured since prison jail.
Really?
Where I was just so like, this is what my brain says, but my heart says this, but my gut says this, and they were just all in different places.
That's totally fair.
Gonna say the pizza pie conversation was also pretty odd.
Yeah,
Pretty nerdy.
The pizza pie one was not my favorite moment of life. Nick wasn't here for that, I don't think.
yeah, I
Nice
remember
for
that.
Let's go to Eric.
I don't know. I said bird.
Let's go to Brian
I also said bird.
and Javi.
Bored.
Board is correct. 5-7 is the score. And your final question of this round is coming in the category of Law and Order.
Dum-dum.
In Bad Boys for Life, who visits Mike in his apartment after the video of him being shot is put on the internet? We lost the wheel, Nick.
Oh, no. Why?
I don't know.
Fair.
All of a sudden, I saw a wheel and didn't know Payson was here, and then all of a sudden, Payson was here. I was like,
There's the wheel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Marcus?
Let's go to Javi.
It's not Marcus. It's the captain. I said Marcus.
And Eric.
I went with Jacob, whoever that is.
All incorrect. We're looking for Rita. Rita.
Of course.
Oh,
we
okay.
know.
Could have sworn it's okay.
Yeah.
So 7-5 is the score. I have Poppins in the lead. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player/team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down multiple choice, at which point it'll only be worth 1. But be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Marvel, Criminal Underworld, DC, Mixed Bag, Pixar, Epic Adventures, Horror Icons, and Creature Features. Go, Tim.
All right, so Mary Poppins, you guys are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Javi?
What do you think, Eric?
I was gonna go to Maria.
I
Or
was
Ingrid.
going to say I'd spin first. You get the first pick.
Spin
What's
first?
there, and then you don't have to wait.
I mean, I'd rather go seg. I mean, I don't know.
It's up to
Either
you
way.
guys. Either way. Go second if you'd like. Go to second.
It's a good wheel. But I say go second. I'd rather go second.
Okay. All right, go second.
Yeah, we'll defer.
Whatever you want. You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll bring in Joe. This will be the spin for Javi.
Joke's on you with Joe here. I probably would have gone first.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Frick. Come on, guys.
Javi, your accuracy's still been better than theirs.
Bye, Joe.
Yeah, thank you for
We'll
that.
bring in Maria. I let you talk for a few seconds. Sorry, buddy. All right, you guys get to pick what you Javi gets.
Can we see the wheel choices?
Can we hear the choices again?
No, you must remember.
Okay. Remember Marvel?
Wait, the towards Eric to give him.
I'm leaning towards Horror Icons. I think he didn't like it last match I saw of his.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Horror Icons, please.
You guys have got this.
Thank you.
Let the
All right.
record show. Fourth time this season. Frick, dude. That's annoying.
Oh no, he wins a lot this season, so that's not good for us.
All right,
Let's
Javi, I'll be giving you
second.
questions.
All right, shush. Nick, go ahead.
Javi, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of horror icons. Are you prepared?
No.
All right. First question. Which horror icon's film features someone having the class pet snake crawl on them while they nod off?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Freddy versus Jason, B, Freddy's Revenge, C, The Dream Child, or D, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010?
Freddy versus Jason.
That is incorrect. Poppins' chance for the 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Freddy versus Jason, B, Freddy's Revenge, C, The Dream Child, or D, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010.
What are you towards, Eric?
I'm leaning towards the Dream Child, I guess. Let's go for that. Yeah, the Dream Child. Final answer.
It is also incorrect. We're looking for B, Freddy's Revenge.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Javi, your second question. Who plays Clay, the man looking for his lost sister in 2009's Friday the 13th?
Jared Padalecki.
That is correct for 2 points. A tie game. All right, Javi, your third question. What profession does the character Ronnie have in Halloween H2O?
He's a security guard.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Javi, your penultimate question. Which of Alice's friends is obsessed with comic books and is killed by Freddy inside of a comic book dream in The Dream Child?
I think I'm going to remember these names. Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, John, B, Yvonne, C, Greta, or D, Mark?
Mark.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay. He was in there somewhere.
All right, and Javi, your final question. In the original Halloween 2, Dr. Mixter, who saw Laurie when she first came to the hospital, is killed by having what stabbed into his eye?
Syringe.
That is correct for 2 more points. The end of Javi's round 2.
Oh my god.
I tested that question on someone recently, and they went, oh, "Wait, hospital?" And then Javi, I just saw the gears turning there the same way. Javi gets his total up to 12. Mary Poppins still at 7. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, so we'll bring back the wheel, and Miss Maria. This will be the category for, or this will be the spin for where Mary Poppins go. It lands on creature features.
How do you feel this?
I don't hate it, but there's only like one thing I don't want in this wheel, so I think we can spin again.
Okay, we'll spin again.
Alrighty.
And you land on mixed bag.
Okay, you better not have a Marvel DC question.
Or Star Wars.
Or Star.
I'm going to write these down.
All right, guys. Are you ready for your questions in the category of mixed bag?
Sure.
All right. Your first question in mixed bag is: in which American Spies film does someone pose as a personal assistant in order to obtain a hotel bill for the main character?
Do you have a guess, Eric, on this one? Maybe it could be a Bourne film or something like that.
I haven't seen those, so I say go multiple.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, The Bourne Identity, B, Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit, C, Mission Impossible, or D, Clear and Present Danger.
Any of those shall to like as a
you were thinking a Bourne one, so I say let's go A.
Okay, we'll go A for answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, nice. I didn't know.
All right, your next question. Who plays Tigress in The Hunger Games, The Battle of Songbirds and Snakes?
That's Hunter Schafer.
For answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next
Don't do
question.
that in case I talk it over. but I was confident this time.
It's all good.
Your next question. In Shrek the Third, What specific type of event is Fiona at when Prince Charming and the villains invade Far, Far Away?
Baby shower.
No, hold on.
Yeah, they're having.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. They give her
Yeah.
presents or whatever, the babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby shower. You're right.
Baby,
Go for it.
baby shower for answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was almost thinking like bachelor's party, but you're right.
No.
Yeah.
Your next question.
They are already married, of course. It's not. Sorry.
Grand Pobby is what kind of creature in Frozen?
A troll.
Yeah, that's troll, right?
Answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Wonder Woman 1984, the black market storage containing the Dreamstone is first seen in the back of what kind of store?
Ooh.
I don't like this one. This movie.
You all multiple choice of this one?
Yeah, let's go multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, your options are A, jewelry store, B, clothing store, C, technology store, or D, toy store.
Hey, little jump out you.
Can you repeat the options one more time, please?
Yeah.
Yep, your options again are A, jewelry store, B, clothing store, C, technology store, or D, toy store.
Either A or B.
I was leaning towards A.
You want to go with that
Let's
one?
go A. Yeah, A, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Let me handle my dogs real quick. They were distracting me. Sorry.
At the end of round number 2, I have Mary Poppins y'all in the lead 15-12. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, how's round number 2 going to work?
Well,
round number 3
was great.
Round number 3.
Yes.
Round number 3.
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Little bit different here. Javi will be taking all 5 questions, but we're Mary Poppins, y'all. We'll decide who can take the first question. The other player will have to take question 2. They can reset for 3 and 4, and they can confer on the 5th and final question. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Player and team. You guys got it? Questions?
Yes.
Great.
All good.
All
Go
right. Your first category you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets starting with Javi, who's Jesus Christ.
I'll be
Javi,
taking
how many
it.
points are you betting?
I'll be taking it for 2.
And Poppins, who's taking it?
I'll take it for 1.
Okay, your question in sci-fi icons. In Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Phoebe befriends a ghost named Melody who died how? I've been recently rewatching all these films. I watched the film before this 2 nights ago with Maggie. She said, that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Said, I'll just wait till the next one.
Yeah.
I've only seen it the one time. So
Yeah.
4,
series
3,
flipping.
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Javi.
By burning.
And Eric.
I said in fire.
We can take both those answers, I believe. So Javi gets his total up to 14, and Eric gets 1 point for Poppins, so they're up to 16. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, Nick, what's next?
Next category you can bet points on is creature features.
Let's get bets, starting with Brian.
0.
Okay, and Javi.
I'll be taking it for 2.
Thank you. All right, so if Javi hits this, he ties it up. Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, which creature features film features a character hiding under the water from a creature above who can't see them?
Creatures. Features. Creatures. Features. 5.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
I'll take a repeat just in case.
All right, that's the first repeat for Javi.
Question again. Which creature features film features a character hiding under the water from a creature above who can't see them?
I don't want to say anything.
Me neither.
And I usually like to talk a lot, so that's weird.
This is true.
I'm known to babble. Just like Ellie. 5, 4, 3,
Hello.
2, 1. Hands down. She literally just goes all the time. Let's go to Brian.
Jaws, so don't be so put that Jaws.
And Javi.
Jaws 3D.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for Jurassic World Dominion.
Ah, okay.
Can I bring in Joe just real quick?
You may.
Sure.
Do you remember when that Australian guy's like, I'm going to kill that friggin' shark or whatever? Wasn't he under him for a bit and he was like trying to bomb him? Or am I just misremembering that? If you don't remember, then I think we let it go. We try to make up ground because
I know the scene they're talking about in Dominion. It's Claire when she hides underwater from the blind sort of
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no. Or do you just throw out the challenge just to make because I'm pretty sure it's like something, or even if it's not him, like I think Kellyanne might. I don't remember.
You've got it to use, might as well.
Yeah, we'll challenge that it's also in Jaws 3D.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. Nick and I talked about it. We decided that ultimately the question was super vague, and we looked, and Javi's answer would technically be correct. Brian's answer would technically be correct. And so while there have been times where we have accepted a question where like 2 answers are valid, in this scenario there are many, and the question was so vague that we felt that it wasn't right to keep that there. So Javi gets to keep his challenge, and we are giving a new question in the category of creature features. Bets are still locked in. Nick, what is the question?
Your question is, a human character is the only one to die after they intentionally set off a nuclear warhead in which creature features film?
Creature features.
I'm going to have to do this audio proofing Hobbies matches.
No. No. But yeah, maybe Kaiser proofing.
Yeah,
5,
Kaiser proofing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Brian.
Deep Blue Sea?
No. Let's go to Javi.
I had Godzilla for the longest time, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Godzilla King of the Monsters is correct. So Javi will hit that, making it a 2-point game again, right, Nick? Sorry, it's tied. I didn't fix it after the last question. Challenge, blah, blah, blah. So we are tied, 16-16. It resets now for Where Mary Poppins, y'all. And the next category that you can bet points on is horror icons. Let's get bets starting with Javi.
Cameron, Epic Weeball.
And Poppins, who's taking it and how much?
I'm taking it, and I could miss it, but I go 2.
Okay, your question in the category of horror icons is, who plays the co-lead Lisa Weber in A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge?
You ever gotten revenge?
Yes.
Was it sweet?
Yeah. I'm thinking of when I beat Scully, and I felt really good after that because he missed an Oscars question that I hit, and Koho was like, "You're the Oscars guy. You got this, Scully." I'm Koho. And then I hit it, and he didn't. And then I won, and it was great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, or when I beat Koho. Let's go to Javi.
The Meryl Streep looking chick. I don't know, Jane Finch?
No. And Eric.
No, I wrote Adrian King. That's not her name.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Kim Myers. Kim Myers. So we are still tied up 14 to 14. Nick, what is the penultimate category that Brian has to take for Poppins with Javi?
Category is the Wizarding World.
Let's get bets, starting with Brian.
Uno.
Okay, and Javi.
Yes.
Okay, Nick, what is the question?
Question is, what is the name of Tina's informant who runs a speakeasy in Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them?
I just read one of those questions.
Your thoughts on the term speakeasy?
I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
My friend lived in an apartment building, and then he found out he was going to be evicted in like 2 days because they were building a speakeasy.
5. That's cool. 4.
Not for him.
2. 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Brian.
Queenie?
And we are going to go to Javi.
Narlac.
And your winner, Javi Madan Narlac, is the correct answer. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Wow, that was good. This was a good idea. Big fan. That was great. Javi's been playing insane this whole year. I think for a singles player to get one win in this tournament is monumentally impressive. And I don't think Poppins should hang their head. They went from playing 2 debut level matches to jumping into like very difficult questions. And I think they held their own. They hit questions that Javi missed. Javi had to challenge his way around a few questions, which is smart strategically. But at the end of the day, it's got to make Poppins feel good to know that they knew things that Javi didn't. And as a team, they were better than him in some areas. But overall, Javi showed that he's on a tear this year, and beating We're Mary Poppins, y'all, is quite a statement. And they don't need to hang their heads because they don't get a loss, because this is weird.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go talk to the players in the post-match interviews.
We're Mary Poppins, y'all. Listen, happy to see you here. And I do think you guys are a very good team on the rise. This tournament is deceptive because on its face, it might seem like the team is supposed to win, though just about every team in this tournament is not used to this level of questions. Every singles player is. They've all played in contender matches or title matches, and that's kind of where this level of questioning is. So to outmatch someone in round one it's kind of by design. The fact that you were beating Javi in round one shows that you guys are on your way to maybe getting to that level as a team. But the singles player almost has an advantage in round 3 where they can just take every question and they know it because they've been doing this for a long time. Whereas you guys have to strategize where Brian takes a question that maybe Eric would have known, or Eric has to take a question that he doesn't know that Brian would have known. So that's sort of where things are made up. And that's sort of where Javi won the match today. But at the end of the day, I don't think you guys need to hang your head. Again, this is weird. So no loss for you guys. You guys are finishing this year at 1-1. It's a very respectable record after your rookie season, and I look forward to seeing you guys back. But how do you guys feel about the match today?
I've been happy for use of challenges. If he didn't do challenges, we could maybe got a lead or something on it. How about you, Eric?
Probably not. I don't know. I'm starving. I kind of hate missing 2 Freddy's Revenge questions. I was second guessing myself on the. I don't think the steal would have mattered much. At the very least, we would have heard the last question. If I got the steal, that's probably the way it would have gone.
Great. Yeah, don't remember. You did good. You did good in one.
But I like the movie. I should know it. That's a shame. That's it. It's not. Doesn't matter. I really need to watch the rest of the Fandom movies. Like I'm really excited to get into studying mode and watch the whole list. At the very least, I am aware of the movies that are on Fandom, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. Props to Javi. He did great.
Yeah.
I mean. I'm not pissed about the challenge. You got a challenge when you can use them. You cannot take them with you, so I don't mind. I really wanted to go. Like 15 minutes ago, I wanted to finish the match because I'm starving. I already ordered my food. I'm waiting. So,
at least you're running one though. That makes sense. That's good for us.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. You did very
Maria,
good.
after today, has Javi sort of joined Jack on?
He's past him. I don't like that crap with his challenges all the time. I know what his strategy is. I get that. And he knows he's bright and all that, but he's been told that by everybody on Earth. He's not going to hear that from me. I don't think he's that bright. I think he's going to beat him. I know we couldn't. So, whatever. He's not my favorite. It's okay. Jack, you're looking better all the time.
Javi, just know she said you're not her favorite because you're bright and good at this.
Jack,
what I
is,
said,
Jack
no.
is not looking better, Maria. Don't go to the dark side, Maria. Jack is the worst.
I'm annoyed. I don't like people doing that kind of stuff, so that's just me.
Fair. Well, we're Mary Poppins, y'all. I think you guys have been a great rookie team. I think you both have
Thank
had
you.
great rookie seasons in singles, and I think we're actually going to be seeing Eric again, at least, if not Brian. I know we shot a match. I can't remember.
Yeah, a long time ago.
We'll see you guys at some point. But I greatly look forward to see what you can bring next season. Congratulations on a match well played, and we'll see you soon. Javi Madan, this is quite a year you're having. This is no easy feat we have laid out before you, especially going up against like Eric has shown very, very good things in his singles debut. I think Eric is on his way to becoming a great singles player, and Brian can turn his singles career around. Like, he clearly has knowledge, especially when it comes to Disney. Like, I get why you would challenge the Disney, because throwing a Disney question at Brian's pretty much an automatic for him. But at the end of the day, it's very impressive to beat both of them at the same time. There were some strategic handicaps that they had, like that every team in this tournament is going to have, having to choose someone in round 3, whereas you get to just go. But I'd say you have a bigger handicap in round 1 when they get to possibly accumulate double the amount of points. But in order for a singles player to win this tournament, they're going to have to keep their head in it. There's probably going to be times where they are playing from behind in just about every match. You were doing that today, but you kept your head in it. You bet where you needed to. And at the end of the day, you beat 2 people at once. Very impressive stuff, Javi. How are you feeling about the match?
I feel good. I didn't like a lot of the round 3 category. Like, not that some of them were bad, but some of them were like, this could go either way. I don't know. So that was really scary, especially playing from behind. Like, it sucks betting from behind. Like, every time I do it, I'm like, friggin', it's playing catch up again. So yeah, no, I got lucky, especially with like Fantastic Beasts. Watched that like 2 weeks ago. Like, I might have hit Narlock anyway, but just in case, like, glad that I might have said Narlock or whatever, like slightly off. Yeah, no, I feel good. Joe really kept me in there today. I really, after a bit, I was like, this might be the worst thing ever. So yeah, no, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Joe?
you're very welcome, Javi. Look, you've come in and you were handicapped in this match. So you got that round 1 handicap. You then spin opponent's choice, and you've still managed to beat 2 players despite spinning opponent's choice. You should be really proud of what you've achieved, because the fact is, a one-on-one match, maybe you get a few more in round 1. Maybe this, it can be daunting to see. I've got to be as accurate as I possibly can, because one question right for them is 2 points. Like you saw with the Tom Jones thing, that really did change that round 1. You were ahead or you were level until that Tom Jones question. I think you should be really proud of what you've achieved today. And look, Maria, don't start attacking my players. All right. Look, you use James Bond as a strength. You encourage your players to spin first. Clearly, you've got, something about you, but, don't start attacking my players.
Fair. Javi, this tournament's going to work a little differently. It's not like a full seeded where like we know who you're playing, like an option who you're playing next. It really depends how round 1 goes, and then we sort of reshuffle from there. But if more singles players than teams win in round 1, you could be playing a singles match next. Would you prefer that, or do you want to try and get through this thing beating teams?
I like that twist that you've done on the who do you want to play? And now it's like, what are the 2 options? Honestly, playing a team is really fun for 2 reasons. One, it's cool to be like, different types of strategies are going in, so that's cool. 2 is, if I lose to a team, I don't get a loss. I'll keep rolling those dice. I don't care.
It's a very good answer. Javi, congratulations on the win, and we will see you in round number 2.
Thank you.
Fantastic match. Thank you to Javi, and we're Mary Poppins, y'all, and the managers, Joe and Maria. Thank you to Nick for writing. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with more WOAT tournament matches. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh shit! Fuck. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna leave it in.